Good Kevz Gang, what's happening with you guys today? Me, your boy, I'm good. You know how we do around here. To each their own. I just do what I do. You do what you do. You know what I mean? Don't forget, this is one of 5 different channels that we have where we cover all variety of content. If you guys want to go check out those channels, you might find some other things that you like. They'll all be linked in the description below. If you like this video, leave a like, comment, and subscribe so you can say you were here early with your boy. Join the Kevz family. Come be part of us. That's how we do. We're gonna be reacting to a guide to NFL, right? I don't know nothing about NFL, but I like American sports. I like the aesthetic of them. Basketball, the aesthetic of it. It's beautiful. I'm pretty sure this will be no different. The only difference that I know so far, one's on the pitch, one's on a court. Let's dive into it though.
The National Football League is the most popular sport in America. The league itself makes over billions of dollars in revenue, while, according to a valuation done by Forbes in September of 2018, the average
I'm not gonna lie, all I heard is billions of this.
$2.57 billion.
Like I said,
the average NFL franchise is worth $2.57 billion. With
that's all I
games
heard.
being played in Mexico City and in London, England, the NFL brand has proven to be profitable. In
It's brilliant.
2018,
What?
The TV ratings for the NFL regular season
We have
games
rugby
were up
around here.
5%
Do we have
from
NFL?
2017,
Or am I tripping?
averaging 15.8 million viewers. TV contracts, ticket sales, and
But when I
merchandise
say here, I'm
flooded the
talking.
fall
I'm
season.
saying here
The
is just like
NFL
I'm
is
in
here to
England.
stay for a long time. Let's dive in to give you the 101 on the organization of the NFL. Today, the NFL is made up of 32 teams that are located across the United States. They are divided by 2 conferences called the American Football Conference, or AFC, and the National Football Conference, or NFC. Within that conference, the 16 teams are split evenly in 4 divisions, each representing a direction on a compass: North, South, East, and West. The game itself is played on a
Makes
grass
sense.
or turf field that is 120 yards long and 53.3 yards wide.
I'm sorry guys, it's not a pitch. I forgot. It's America, so it's a field. It's a pitch, okay?
The field is flanked by end zones that are 10 yards long where teams have the ability to score. The rest of the field is
Touchdown.
marked every 5 yards with lines and every yard with a hash mark. Behind each end zone are goalposts that are 10 feet high and 18 feet 6 inches wide. The game consists of full 60-minute runtime that is split into 15-minute 4 quarters. In between the second and third quarter, a halftime of 12 minutes is used to allow teams to regroup. If the game is tied at the end of regulation, the NFL has an overtime period of 10 minutes to see if either team can win.
10 minutes. Guys, let me know if I'm just being a bit too 10 minutes is a lot, no? Like, you know, like in football, how you have like the 1 minute, 2 minute, 5 minutes, but 10 minutes. Do you know what can happen in 10 minutes? 10 minutes, you can be going from in the lead to not being in the league. You get what I mean? Like, you need to like 10 minutes. Unless, I know it's different. It's a different sport. So the timing of it is probably different and everything. But 10 minutes is a lot. It's a lot. There's a lot that can happen.
Both teams have the same
There's a
score.
lot that can
The
happen.
game is considered a tie. The NFL regular season of play kicks off in the month of September and lasts to the end of December. The 256 game schedule
Okay,
is
that's not
spread out
bad for
over a span
about
of
4 months.
17 weeks,
Yeah,
where
that's
all
not bad,
32
that's not
teams
bad.
in the league play 16 games each and have an rest day, or what is known as a bye week. Since each team can't play the rest
Why
of
didn't
the
they just
31
make it a
teams in
rest day?
one season like other
You heard it,
football
even in his voice.
NFL
This
has
this
devised
brother
a
laughed at
way of how
that.
they
Bye
do
week.
scheduling.
That should be done. Wait.
To
I thought you were teaching me about NFL. Why am I getting a whole math lesson now? So NFL equals Jaguar. Put that there. Colts. Yep. Oh, yep.
show you their formula in action, I'll use the Cleveland Browns as an example. We begin with the Browns will play 6 games against their divisional opponents, 1 home and 1 away. Next up, the Browns will play 4 games against a different division within the same conference, having 2 home and 2 away games. For this example, I'll pick the AFC
So the
West.
away games would be
Then,
against
there's another
an
4 games
NFC
against a
team then,
different
yeah?
division, but out of conference, same as 2 home and 2 away. I'll
Okay,
choose the
yeah,
NFC South. Finally, the last 2 games scheduled are against teams from the 2 remaining divisions in the same conference. So in our case, the AFC East and AFC South.
AFC South,
How
yeah.
these matchups are determined are by the division rankings from the previous season. So, for example, if the Browns finished 4th last year, then they would play the 4th team in both of those divisions. The schedule rotates every year, ensuring that every team will play each of the 31 teams at least
That's
once
sick.
in a 4-year
I like that. I like that.
Pretty cool, huh?
That's always been my
And
one
at the
pet
end of
talk
the
with
regular season, in single
UFC.
elimination-
If none of you guys watch UFC, go check it out. But it's just, so you have people on there that will say, oh yeah, I'm the GOAT, I'm the GOAT. Man, you haven't fought everybody in your division. Fight everybody in your division. Dominate everybody in your division. Then call yourself the GOAT. I like this. I told you I would like this, man. This is already nice. I was already hearing these billion, this, 0.2, that. Fuck around, make me get some nice little... I'm joking. Get some NFL action going on there. Get a bit of stock on them, your boy, yeah?
When the championship game is played, known as the Super Bowl. 12 teams are eligible to play.
Super Bowl Sunday! If you guys watched the Super Bowl this year, leave a comment down below and say I was there. If you a person that was there in person, leave a comment down below and say I'm a real one. Yeah, I'm gonna leave a comment down below and say I was there, cause I watched it. I wish I could be a real one. When you guys help me, help you, I'll be a real one. I'll be there. Yeah.
6 from each conference. The bracket is made up of all 4 divisional winners and 2 wildcard teams. The wildcard teams are the 2 non-divisional winners that have the best
Is that like the
overall
black
record
sheep
in
of the
the
family or
conference.
some shit?
To illustrate how the postseason placement works, let's use 2018's postseason as an example. Out of the 4 divisional winners, whoever has the better record gets the 1 to 4 ranking. The number 1 and number 2 get a bye week, while number 3 and number 4 play their respective wild card opponent. The winner of those 2 games would move on to the divisional round, on where the number 1 ranked team would play the lower seed winner. Then onward to the conference title game before the coveted Super Bowl game. When a Super Bowl winner is crowned, it marks the end of the NFL season for that year. As March rolls around, so does NFL free agency. The current structure has been introduced.
Okay, let's get into the
1993,
business of
and the
this.
2 main free agent categories are restricted free agent
You know we
and
like
unrestricted
business talk,
free agent.
right?
The easy one to understand
Talk
is
to me nice,
unrestricted,
bro.
which means that a player has completed 4 or more NFL seasons of service whose contract is expired and is free to sign with any team. Let's use an example for restricted. We have a running back for the Chicago Bears and his contract has expired after completing 3 NFL seasons instead of 4. He now has the opportunity to negotiate with the other 31 teams in the league before the NFL draft in April. An offer
Bro,
is
what
given
them
to him by the
negotiations
Bears
sounding like? What numbers are they
and
throwing? Come on,
and the running
come on,
back
talk to me
accepts.
nice, bro.
Now,
Talk
the
to me
Bears can
nice.
do 1 or 2 things in response. 1, they have the right to match the offer to keep their running back and he stays. Or 2,
Yeah.
the Bears choose not to match, and then may receive draft choice compensation that's dictated by the size of the qualifying offer.
But if you had a player that, like, say, you had a player that wanted to be drafted over to the Packers, right? Wouldn't, like, as the Bears,
Running back
yeah?
receives no
Geez, sorry guys. As the Bears, wouldn't you want that guy to just up and dip? Even if he's a dope player, like, do you know what I mean? Because some people put out chemistry. Chemistry is important, man. And if you have somebody who didn't even want to be there to begin with, or honestly, you can't really blame him, because if the money is good and you're not gonna match it, then business. Nah, but let me know in the comments below what you guys think. Like, as a team, should you keep a player that was already willing to move, or should you fight to keep that player?
offers in that time. Well, the Bears retain the rights of the player. Make sense? Now, each and every team has the option to use what
Boy, that sounded wrong. You retain the rights of the player, but I don't
is known
belong
as
to
a
nobody.
franchise tag. The team can offer a franchise tag to one player only that's an unrestricted free agent. which is a one-year deal worth 120% of their existing salary, or the average of the top 5 players at the position over the previous 5 years, whichever is greater. Why is this important? The team retains the players' rights, but it's used to give the franchise a chance to hold on to their best players and not lose them to bigger markets due to free agency. Remember, it's offered to an unrestricted free agent who can sign with whomever they want.
Sorry.
It also helps the team to buy
boys
time
got
to
a bit of
negotiate a
cold.
potential long-term deal, which both sides need to agree on by the middle of July. If a multi-year deal isn't agreed, then the player will have to play out that one-year deal, or sit out. But with all of these multi-million-dollar contracts,
If they sit out, do they
agents
get
left
like?
and right,
Do they
isn't
get
there a
any
limit a team can
like
spend?
pay?
You bet. The salary cap is the amount of money teams are allowed to spend on player salaries and is enforced to all 32 teams. This gives the league as a whole a fair level playing field when it comes to free agency. When the cap was introduced in 1994, it was set at $34 million. In 2019,
Wow. See, how come like in sports all these guys earn this much money, man?
the cap
Like
is set at $100.
you don't even spend that type of money. In that, like for them in their lifetime, they don't spend that.
All 32
You're so
teams get
busy
one
training and all
round up
this
to 7
and
total.
eating
You
healthy.
choose a
Where
player
would you have the time to
for the draft
spend
or
this,
a
man?
player
How's it go? Get married to a sport.
3 years removed from
You
high
won't
school.
have time to spend that money,
Each pick
but
is
you,
timed, and the
man,
draft
you have all
itself
the
is
time in the world to
nationally
spend it.
televised. The order of
And
the
your
draft for
kids.
every round is as follows, and I'll use 2018 as an example. Picks 1 through 20 are for non-playoff teams based on their regular season record going from worst to best. So, in 2018, the Cleveland Browns were given the number 1 pick. Spots 21 through 24 are the teams who lost in the wild card round, ranked on their regular season record from
Wild
worst
card.
to best. 25 through 28 are the divisional playoff teams who lost, and spots 29 and 30 are the conference championship teams who lost. Finally, the Super Bowl champs pick last. With the order laid out, teams will negotiate by trading future picks and players on their roster to move up to select a desired rookie in the present draft. Because of this, the order changes for future draft rounds. A great example of this was in 2018, where the Browns had the number 1 and number 4 overall pick. They were given the number 4 pick because of a trade they agreed with Houston the previous year. The Texans traded their 2018 first-round pick in a deal to draft quarterback Deshaun Watson. Because Houston finished 4th, the Browns were given that spot. Trades like this between teams will happen even after the draft is complete, going into the regular season with the trade deadline being after the conclusion of Week 8. So if each NFL team has a salary cap of $188.2 million, how is the league even making money? The NFL has 3 primary sources of
Merch,
revenue. NFL
apparel.
Ventures, which handles the merchandising like jerseys and apparel. NFL
There you go.
Enterprises, that consists of the NFL
And probably I'd say
NFL
like what
season ticket
TV time,
broadcasts,
if
and
they have that
television
type of shit.
contracts, which is the bread and butter of the league, making up
There
almost
you go.
2/3 of their entire revenue.
Two what?
TV is the reason why the salary cap has risen so
Aight,
much.
talk to me. Nah. Now you got me back. Talk to me.
2017 to 2018,
Yep.
NBC, CBS, ABC, and Fox
Where's-
all race
okay,
to see
there we
who can
go.
outbid each
I
other
was gonna say, where's Fox
whenever a
News,
new
man?
deal is negotiated. The numbers speak for themselves. In 2018, NFL games averaged 15.8 million viewers, excluding the London broadcasts. For the primetime games, the NFL has 3 nights of just one game being broadcast nationally: Thursday Night Football, Sunday Night
Juice.
Football,
Guys,
and
let's
Monday
get
Night
to
Football.
that.
Each of those nights had an increase
Subscribe.
in 2017's viewership.
Subscribe.
To finally put this
Leave
into
a like.
perspective, in Super Bowl 53,
Tell your friends
where
to
the
come
New England
through.
Patriots defeated the Los Angeles Rams 13-3, a 30-second commercial cost companies $5.25
A 30-second commercial cost them 5.25 million. Imagine earning that on a regular basis. Like, just imagine. I don't even want to try and imagine. Because, what? All you need to, if you're earning this, all you need is 30 minutes of your time. Nah, 30 minutes of your time. Not a day. A week. Listen to me very carefully here. Not a day, a week.
$1 million. That's
Damn!
$175,000 a second. As the Super Bowl crowns a champion, and the
Say that
season
again.
$75,000 a second. As the Super Bowl crowns a champion and the season comes to a close,
Ooh, sorry,
the
sorry.
league distributes
That was
their
the
revenue
mic.
equally among the 32 teams, regardless of performance, to make it fair. In 2017, the NFL earned a reported $14.2 billion, giving each franchise $443.75 million. Living in America, it's hard to ignore the NFL. Being the most popular sport in the country, loyal fans of all ages rep their team at school and in the workplace.
See, when I get overloaded with numbers, my brain goes into like this nice little hiatus just to process, and then I come back. You know that? So if you're wondering what just happened there, now you know.
Fantasy football has even taken a life of its own with every new season because of the accessibility from our mobile devices. Social media has also allowed fans to follow their favorite players, giving them inside access that wasn't a possibility 2 decades ago. The NFL structure, fairness in scheduling, free agency and the draft order, and today's NFL commissioner targeting a $25 billion by 2027 with all of their revenue streams. It's safe to assume that the juggernaut known as the NFL is here to stay for a very long time.
Guys, get your boy in the NFL.
If you enjoy
Get me up there.
sports or have sports related topics, please consider subscribing.
Guys, get your boy in the NFL. Get your boy in the NFL. I need me to be seeing these numbers. Boy, get your boy to the NFL, guys. One way or the other. I don't mind. I don't care. This was gas. I have to be honest. I might not know that much about the game still. I know all the numbers. I know the 15.25. I know the 5.72. Oh yeah. I retained them numbers. Yeah. It spoke to me. Per second. Oh yes. Baby. Let's get it, man. Guys, don't forget, if you like this video, leave a like and comment down below. Don't forget to subscribe so you can say you were here early with your boy. And go check out my man's Lurks Lessons. He got all sorts kind of dope content on sports. If you want to learn more about any sports, go to him. He's your man. He got you. Alright, Kevz Gang, we out. Bow.